idea for how we could make homeschool a little bit different. In this jar are various places we're gonna draw where the girls can do their activities today.
The laundry room.
The laundry room.
A closet. Bathtub.
The bathtub.
On top of the kitchen counter.
Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? As you can tell, I have some girls behind me with some crazy hair. Who are these girls? Addy, let me see that wig of yours. You have some cool hair, girl. Let me see your hair. You've got some purple locks going on today. We are in week, I don't even know anymore, of staying home and self-isolating because of the coronavirus, which means we have been doing a lot of homeschooling. We generally do a partial homeschool where we homeschool 3 days a week and they go to a school 2 days a week, but now it is full on home every day. And to be honest, we were getting in kind of a rut. We were getting tired of just the routine and getting through our work, and I could sense yesterday that we needed to make a change if we were gonna survive another month of homeschooling all the time. And we figured it's way more fun to be silly and wear crazy hair when you homeschool. And Addy, I'm really digging all these highlights in your hair. Wow, you have like how many shades of color in there?
I had no idea. So I could dye my hair when I grow up.
Dye your hair? I don't know about that. Would you rather have purple hair, Maya? Would you dye your hair this color? From our videos, we just happen to have tons and tons of crazy wigs in our basement, so we figured let's have a crazy hair day this morning. I don't know how long the wigs will last because they might be getting a little bit itchy, but we figured we'd start our morning out with them. We're still in touch with a lot of our friends back in Arizona who went to the school the girls went to when we lived there. And I thought it was super fun because even though the kids are still doing school at home, all the students, or at least some of them, are still participating in Spirit Day. So every day the kids are dressing up in all sorts of fun themes, even though they're at home working. So they might have a crazy hair day one day. We might have a superhero day where you dress up as a superhero. I noticed one day people dressed up as frontline workers, so you could dress up as people who are really doing all the hard work right now during the quarantine. So the doctors, the nurses, the delivery workers, the postal workers. So I think that's super fun that people are still at home having fun. It kind of makes the days go by quicker and they make it more exciting. The girls have been asking me if, now that school is officially canceled for the rest of the year, if they could dye their hair a crazy color this summer. I've seen so many pictures of kids doing that. I'm thinking about it, but we'd have to do like one that only lasts like a couple days because I don't think I want something that would last a long time. What color would you want to do?
Pink.
Pink? You would do pink too?
Yeah, pink is my absolute favorite color.
What do you guys think? Should I let them dye their hair a crazy color?
So if we get 50,000 thumbs up or over, maybe we could.
All right. It's up to you guys and our viewers. If we get 50,000 thumbs up on this video,
we dye our hair pink.
We'll have to see if they can do that.
Please.
You want pink hair that badly? Maya's wig was getting itchy, so I had to try it on. What do we think? I probably should have pulled my hair up first. I feel like I may have worn this actually in one of our videos.
Yeah, you did.
What video did I wear this
I think
in?
it was Crazy Car Store, maybe?
No, I think I know. I think it was a drive-through video.
Oh,
yes, like the
Cutie Patootie drive-through.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, Cutie Patootie drive-through. I wore this wig. I put my hair up so it looks a little bit better. But now I remember. Time to lose the wigs. Do you want to lose your wig too, Addy? Is it getting itchy?
It's getting really itchy.
You want to try that one, Maya?
It's very long.
It is a long one.
Kind of like.
This one is one of my favorite wigs we have, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I love all the beautiful layers of hair and colors. I had another super fun idea for how we could make homeschool a little bit different and a little bit not so routine. So in this jar are various places we're gonna draw where the girls can do their activities today. So for example, just to break things up, when I'm doing math with Addy, Maya can draw a place where she can work on her math flashcards. So, do you want to see where you're gonna work on your math flashcards this morning while I work with Addy? All right, some are silly places, some are just different places to change things up.
Near the top.
All right, where are you gonna do your math flashcards, Maya?
Ready? 3, 2, your bed?
Yep. So Maya's gonna, just to break things up, do her math flashcards in her bed instead of in our homeschool room, because sometimes just changing your atmosphere and your location you do things can just be a much needed change.
Yes.
I'm gonna do math with Addy now, and Maya, head up to your bed and you can do your flashcards, your math keys, or anything to practice your math facts.
Okay.
All right, let's get doing math, girly. So what are you gonna do for your math facts today?
The addition machine.
Your addition machine.
So this is how it works. You're gonna start up here. You could go 1 + 5, 6, and then you can see the answer. 6.
Yep, there you go. There's the answer, 6. And then maybe you can take your keys out for subtraction. I think we've shown our keys before, but they're kind of fun. You kind of wrap your answers around the keys with this yarn and you check at the end. What do you go do? Take that for subtraction and addition machine for addition. And I'm gonna get to work with Addy. So I actually got the idea to do this from a Tic Tac Toy fan who commented that they did this on one of our Facebook posts. So I have all sorts of crazy places in here for them to do their work. Some are, I don't want them to hear yet because I want them to be surprised, but some might be like the trampoline, to go sit on the trampoline and do their work, sitting in a bathtub, under a table, on the kitchen counter. So we're just trying to mix some things up today. Addy is doing, what are you doing in math right now?
Time.
Time. So now that she's in 3rd grade, it's not so much telling time as it is like figuring out how much time has passed between when you start something and finish something, like time intervals, and then we're also doing conversions between hours and minutes and hours and seconds, and
years and months.
And years and months, that's right. So lots of conversions going on right now. So now that I've finished working with Addy, she's gonna go back to her desk, or actually, she's not gonna go back to her desk.
What?
You have to do your work in a crazy place.
Oh, yay!
Let's see what she can do. And then I'm gonna go check on Maya up in her room and bring her down so we can work up here.
I'm gonna go for
You're gonna shake it well?
I'm gonna go for a blue.
A blue, okay. Let's see where Addy's gonna do her work.
Daddy's office.
Daddy's office, ooh. So Addy gets the nice desk for her work. You can sprawl all your stuff out, take your marker, your pencil in there, and get nice and cozy in Daddy's comfy work office.
Yes, and it's comfy chair. All right, let's get to it.
It's interesting to hear how so many kids have such different schooling situations right now. I know some kids whose school's just done, they're not doing anything at home anymore, called it for the year. I know other kids who are doing Zoom meetings and classes with their teachers. Others kids just have packets they're working on. And it's just such a mix of different ways kids are schooling. So it's kind of cool that you get to see a peek into how we are handling the new full-time homeschooling situation. Maya, you look awfully cozy up here in your bed, doing your work. Did you finish your addition?
Yes.
And now you're on subtraction?
Yes.
Well, Addy is chilling in Daddy's office doing her work. Ooh. What do you think about that? Is that a cool place to work?
Yes.
Yes. And so that means we're gonna go back downstairs and we're gonna do your math work. Maya is doing, so we just finished her time, and now we're doing like numbers through 100 with like addition and subtraction with numbers through 100 and different strategies for that. Ready, girl? The math that the girls are both using is called Singapore math, and it's very different from the math that I learned in school, which I know a lot of parents kind of freak out when math is different from what they learned, but I actually love Singapore math, and I wish I had learned this way because it makes so much more sense, and I feel like I'm starting to think a lot more mathematically even as an adult now after having just walked through this program with the kids.
I like it better.
You like Singapore math? Really? Better than your other math? Well, Maya's working on a little page that I think she can handle pretty easily by herself. We're gonna go peek on Addy, who is working in Jason's office over here. Hello, Addy. You look nice and comfy in Daddy's office.
Oh yeah, Dad tried to come in and take over, but I kicked him out.
Did you kick him out?
Yeah.
He does have a nice office in here. Maybe we should take over his office during homeschool time. Yeah. Although you have a nice office too.
Yes.
If you've seen our toy vandal videos, or we had the toy vandal, I think the series is called XOXO Toy Makers. This is the room that was the toy vandal's office. So there used to be a bunch of white shelves here, and we got new hardwood floor in here and rugs. So this room was just recently redone and Jason loves it, and now I think the girls love it too, so we might have to kind of interrupt the space a little bit more. This is the face Maya makes when she doesn't want to do math anymore. But we're almost done. We just have a few problems left. Can we power through? Yes, I think we can. I'm sure none of you are dealing with this at home. I'm sure all your kids are very compliant and love to do all their schoolwork every day, right? I think if we finish these few problems, we'll need to have a snack break.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, let's get these problems done then. Snacks always work wonders, don't they? They have like motivation. Maya's finishing her work. Addy finished her math, so that means I've got to get something else for her to do. And we're still balancing the work that they would do at school. So her teachers have been recording videos and sending them to us. We're gonna find her history video for her to watch now for her history lesson. And I think after I find the video, you need to have a fun place to watch the video.
Yeah.
So should we bring our jar out?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I am doing history.
Let's see. Oh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
In or on the laundry room?
The laundry room! The laundry room is kind of like brick floors. It's not the comfiest place, but I think if you grab like some squishmallows and pillows, it can be a pretty cool place to do work.
We have a big couch on there where you could sit down on it and you could.
Ah. So Addy, go make the laundry room a cool place to do work, and I'll bring you a video too. And Sandy, stop barking. I bet Sandy will come there because that's where her treats are.
Yeah, that's her favorite room in the house.
It might be her hangout today. Addie's busy working in the laundry room. Maya finished all of her instruction work with me, and now she's gonna go do her own math on her own. And where are you gonna do it? Let's see, girl.
I will be doing my work in a closet.
You wanna go in your closet? You can go in any closet you want, really. Colin's closet?
I'm doing Colin's closet.
You're gonna go in Colin's closet?
It's very big.
All right. Go do your math work in Colin's closet, girl. While the girls are finishing up some of their work, I'm gonna go ahead and get snacks ready. And guys, I have to tell you, we have not eaten out. We've been to the grocery store once in the last, I don't even know, month or so, over a month. And we ordered takeout for the first time last night, and it was so amazing. I had forgotten how good restaurant food tastes because I am not the best cook. I make hot dogs a lot and spaghetti a lot and tacos a lot, but queso and guacamole and salsa, oh, it was so good. So I'm so excited to have leftovers for a snack today. Guacamole!
You know, with history.
Does this look good? You're done with history?
Yes.
I bet you're excited for the queso.
Yes.
How good was it to have restaurant food?
Awesome.
It was amazing. It's crazy how much restaurants have adapted to. We were able to go online and place this order and do curbside pickup, just drive up, pick it up, come home, clean all the containers off to make sure it's all safe, and eat delicious food. But you've loved my cooking over the last month, haven't you, Addy?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing I've made?
Anything besides tacos?
Addy doesn't like tacos. I don't know how that's possible.
I do.
I think if I had to eat like one thing for the rest of my life, it might be tacos. What would yours be?
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, that is pretty good too. I'm gonna go check on how Maya's math is coming up in Colin's closet. Oh, here she is. How's the math coming?
Good, I'm on my last problem.
Awesome, girl. And Maya got them all right from her challenging word problems book. You giving yourself a star?
Yes.
Maya likes to give herself stars, don't you?
Yeah, you usually do.
Stars and stickers.
Yes.
All right, you want some queso and guacamole
Yes.
and chips? I found something pretty cool online that I printed out for the girls to work on during some of their free time or between school breaks. My 2020 COVID-19 time capsule. And it's a whole packet that you can find online too in print. And it has tons of information that the kids can fill out and then look back on later and remember what it was like growing up during this strange period in time where we were self-isolating and stores were shut down, schools were canceled, and life just looked so entirely different. So There's some really fun things in here for the kids to do. Kids can tell how they're feeling, what their community was like, how they're staying in contact with people, what they're doing when they're stuck at home and keeping busy. And there's even a section where kids can write a letter to themselves in the future. They can list all their special occasions that passed and how they celebrate it during the quarantine. I think there's even a part where you can interview your parent, which is kind of cool. And Maya's filling out the All About Me page right now.
Yes.
Tell me some of things about you during this time, Maya.
So my favorite toy is XOXO Cookie Surprise and our other toys. Animal, dog or tiger.
Color pink, movie Frozen 2, cool. Addy's working on the How Am I Feeling stage, so tell me about what have you learned most from this experience?
Trust in the Lord with all your heart.
And 3 things she's most excited to do when this is over, what'd you say?
Go to the barn and to see Sheffy.
Ride a horse, basically.
Play with my neighborhood friends and then play soccer with my friends.
Yes, we've been missing our friends a lot, haven't we, kiddos? So I'm encouraging the girls to have fun with this, make it colorful and pretty, and I think it'll be a real treasure that we can hold on to for the girls, and maybe someday when they're an adult, they can talk to their kids about what it was like living during this time period and go through their little time capsule book with their own kids. Addy wants to do the parent interview with me, so we'll go through some of the questions. So what's one of them?
What has been the biggest change?
Oh, there has been so many changes. It's hard to come up with the biggest one. Like not driving anymore.
Oh yeah.
I think in the last probably 5 or 6 weeks, I've only driven my car once, and that was to go to the grocery store and get food. And that's been a big change because we would drive our car multiple times a day. Take the girls to school, go to horseback riding, go to Target, go to the grocery store. It's a really big change. All right, what's the next question?
How are you finding homeschooling with us?
For the most part, I really enjoyed homeschooling. We've already been doing partial homeschool, but we're doing more of it now, and I enjoy spending the extra time with the kiddos. The hardest part is juggling the school work that they're sending us, plus the work that I do at home, and just figuring out how all the teachers want to accept the work, because the kids have multiple teachers, and every teacher seems to want work turned in different ways and on different times and different days, and it's just a lot to juggle.
What TV show you watched?
No, I don't really watch TV, but we've watched
Disney Nature?
Disney Nature videos.
Right?
We just got Disney Plus, and I've loved all the Disney Nature videos. We've watched one on lions and dolphins and elephants, and that's been a lot of fun.
Mama? The next question is your newfound favorite inside family activity?
Maybe game nights. Game nights is always something I've wanted to do, and it sounded super fun. We've done them occasionally, but not very often, and now I've had a lot more time for it. Although I have to say, when we play game nights, since I'm a teacher, a former teacher, a lot of our games are educational. So what did we play last night for game night?
Time bingo.
Time bingo, and that was still fun, right?
Yes.
That's what you get when you have a teacher for a mother. You play time bingo for family game night. If you at home are wanting to do this time capsule with your kids, just go online and I just searched through Google COVID-19 kids time capsule, and you'll see it. It's been shared all over Facebook and all over the internet. All different news outlets have been sharing it, so it's really easy to find. It's free, you can print it off, and if you do, I hope you enjoy doing it with your kids. Maya, what did you put for the 3 things you're most excited to do when this time is over?
See friends, go to where I used to live, and go to Unicorn Land in the Clouds.
Unicorn Land in the Clouds?
Yes.
That sounds fun. What do you mean go to where you used to live?
Go to Arizona.
Go to Arizona? I know we haven't, but that's another thing we haven't done in a while. We used to travel a lot, and we haven't traveled in a while. Do you miss traveling? Yeah, we'll have to plan some fun trips when this is all over.
Yes.
It's time to move on to reading now. And first I'm gonna work one-on-one with Addy, which means Maya gets to draw from the jar and find out where she gets to go read her free reading time. So she's reading a Magic Tree House. She's been reading a Magic Tree House book a day. She's my on-fire reader. Every day another book. Pretty crazy. All right, let's see where you're gonna go read your book.
Okay, I'm going for the last pink one.
The last pink one, okay. What is it? What is it? Oh, Addy's gonna come
I'm
see what it is
gonna be reading
too.
my book in Screened and Poured.
Screened and Poured. Oh, that's a good comfy spot to read it. That would be my first choice to read a book. We actually finished Addy's reading pretty quickly,
Yeah.
which means she gets to go free read. What are you reading right now? You're reading Harry Potter, right? Okay, let's see where she's gonna read. Are you nervous?
Yes.
I think she's nervous. Oh, here comes Maya. I think Maya finished her book.
Alright, what room am I
Let's
in?
see where Addy's gonna get. Come in, Maya. Let's see what Addy's gonna get.
Bathtub?
The bathtub! That's gonna be nice and cozy. You're definitely gonna need like squishmallows and pillows.
Yeah.
Nice big blanket for this one.
Yeah.
That means Maya is coming in and she's reading with me while Addy's heading off to the bathtub.
This is kind of actually cozy.
Enjoy your book.
I will.
I'm gonna get back to work with Maya.
Alright, have fun now.
Kiddos have all sorts of sticker charts on the wall here, which are for the various subjects we're doing at school. Do you want to explain what you're marking off, Maya?
I'm marking off my reading lesson.
Your reading lesson. So she just finished lesson 25 today. And then this one's for your reading log.
This year I read 40 books.
That's from January 1st. This girl has read 40, you said? 40 books.
Yeah, when this video comes out, it would be 50 or 51. I'm almost done with
You read like a book a day. And this one's for spelling. And then what's up here, Maya?
flashcards.
Flashcards. And Maya just finished her flashcard chart yesterday, I think, or a couple days ago.
I think it was
So
yesterday.
what do you want to do for your reward for finishing your flashcard chart?
Ooh, I don't know.
I have to think about this one.
Maybe we would have to maybe wait for like after the coronavirus, so at the end we could go to place.
Go somewhere. Where would you want to go if we could go anywhere?
Maybe Sugar Drop.
Sugar Drop? Ooh, that sounds fun. Sugar Drop is like a baking place. We're gonna go bake
Yes.
cupcakes and cakes. That sounds delicious. Maybe we'll have to do that. We'll celebrate with a Sugar Drop date.
Yes.
Funny because Maya likes to mark off all of her sticker charts like immediately. As soon as she's done with the lesson, she goes and marks it off. And then Addy has a different strategy. Addy has hers over in her cabinet, and she's actually probably on lesson like 30 for reading now, but she's only marked through 21 because she likes to wait to when she can go and mark off a ton all at once. I think that makes her feel more accomplished when she can mark just a whole chunk of them at one time. You get to do your circle time video, which is something that her teacher from school sent out that she gets to watch.
Yeah, we had like right there.
And you want to do it in a fun place?
Yeah.
Let's see
Found the
where
jar.
Maya's she's gonna take the computer to watch her circle time video.
Let's see. Where will I go? Let's see.
My big first grader, where you
I
going?
think that's gonna be a silly place. How Addy had to do in the bathtub.
You think so?
On top of the kitchen counter.
So I'm always telling them, you cannot get on the kitchen counter. Get off the kitchen counter. Don't put your feet on the kitchen counter. But today,
Yay.
you gotta get on the kitchen counter.
Yay.
Enjoy! Now that Maya's all settled on the kitchen counter, it's time to go get Addy out of the bathtub so that we can get started on grammar. Hello there!
Hi.
How's your book coming?
Good.
Are you cozy?
Yes.
You look cozy in there. So do you think you found a new study spot
Yes.
in the bathtub? You know what? I hate to disturb you, but it's time for grammar now. So Addy, do you think all of our tic-tac-toe friends out there should try doing something similar at home if they're doing school?
Yes.
What's been your favorite spot so far?
Bathtub.
The bathtub?
Yeah.
There's more to come, but we'll get to those in a minute because right now we're gonna do her grammar. But if you're at home, I'd encourage you to try something like this if you're doing homeschool too, because when you're stuck indoors, you have limited places you can go. You can't get out and go to the library or to the park, so you might as well change it up inside your house and have a little fun. Maya's already done with her video while I'm in the middle of grammar with Addy. Where are we gonna go for ancient Rome history video?
I'll do the split.
Okay, let's see what she's gonna get.
Under a table. I thought one was under a table.
Okay, we have lots of tables to choose from. I don't know if I'd call this a table. Would you call that a table, Maya?
I would call that a table.
You'd call the desk a table over there? Okay, well, we could have that then.
Yeah, I'll do that with that one.
You wanna do that one?
It has more room.
Before you move on to your last location, let's share some ideas. We probably have a lot of people who are like us stuck at home right now.
Yes.
Running out of things to do. Give me one good idea we could get people watching for something fun they could do this afternoon.
Scavenger hunts around the house.
Scavenger hunts around the house are so much fun.
Yeah, if you guys have any birthdays coming up, then you can always do scavenger hunts for your birthday presents.
That would be fun. We had an idea for an alphabet scavenger hunt. Maybe you could try that at home. You want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so basically you go on a scavenger hunt around your house and you have to try and find something that begins with every single letter in the alphabet. Every single letter. You cannot skip anything.
And you have to go in order too.
Yeah, order.
So you have to find something that begins with A,
So
and then mark it on your list, check it off,
if you
and then on to B.
Yeah, if you can't find one and you're looking around and you see, oh, coat rack, that begins with a C. You can't mark that off yet.
Until you get to letter C, right?
Yeah, you could
have
come
to
back
wait
to
until you get to it. Last place, you're gonna be doing one of your class videos from school.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, let's see where she's going.
Okay.
Your sister's room.
Oh my goodness.
How do you think Maya's gonna feel about that?
I don't know, but I would be so mad if she got this one.
Wow. Should we go tell her where you're gonna be working? Guess where Addy's going, Maya?
In mine.
Yep.
How did you know that?
Because I heard her talk about how I steal things from her room.
Oh. So, Addy,
Yeah.
gonna head to Maya's room. How do you feel, Maya, about that? Thumbs down. Aww. I think we can trust Addy to take good care of your room. Right, Addy?
Yes.
We're not gonna do any damage or take anything out of the bedroom.
Yeah, all I'm gonna do is just be relaxing on the bed, getting under the covers, laying on a squishmallow.
Aww. You look cozy under here though, Maya.
I am.
You are. You look
It's
very cozy.
raining outside, or I think I may have stopped.
Now, we only had one thing left in our jar, and it was gonna be Maya's last one, but I'm afraid it's not gonna work because, as Maya said, it's raining outside. And our last one
Jump on the trampoline.
not jump on the trampoline, do your work on the trampoline. How about on a day when it's not raining, we'll go outside together and do some work on the trampoline. Do you like that idea?
Yeah, and then from time to time we can put all our work outside of the trampoline and we can jump.
I like that idea. What do you think, Maya?
Yeah.
You're on board? Well, we're gonna go finish our day of homeschooling now. Thanks for coming along with us. We hope we've inspired you to maybe change up your location if you're schooling at home too.
Yes.
It kind of makes the day go by a little faster, and it kind of just is something different.
Yes.
We need to change the scenery from time to time, don't we?
Yes.
All right, girls, so what are we gonna tell everybody?
XOXO.
XOXO.
Bye.
Bye-bye.